Okay guys, I can't lie to you, I haven't been doing videos for quite a while. Well, hello there, you're watching the official Theme Park Fans YouTube channel and welcome back to another video. So, before I start today's video, I just want to apologise for the lack of videos. Yeah, I've been gone for quite a while now. I think my last video was like 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. So, I do apologise for the lack of content over this close season. But yeah, that's all I can say really. I will try my best to be more consistent with uploads. Maybe do a video once a week or maybe once every 2 weeks. But yeah, obviously we're getting very close to the start of the 2022 season, which is something we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about the events that are coming to Alton Towers in 2022. So, without further ado, here is the video that Alton Towers released on their Facebook page and their Twitter page. So yeah, let's see what is returning to the Alton Towers Resort in 2022. So that was the video that Alton Towers released the other day on the Facebook page and also the Twitter page. And now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be kind of breaking it down. So you'll see the video again, but it'll be like it'll be in slow motion so we can see it bit by bit. And yeah, so let's get into the breakdown of the video that Alton Towers released, and we'll see what events are returning for the 2022 season. And we're going to be talking more specifically about Scarefest, like after we've broken down the video, and there's a reason for that, and I'm pretty sure you guys have seen it. By the way, let's get into the breakdown of the video. So first of all, we've got Mardi Gras returning, which should be really interesting. As you guys know, I'm not the biggest fan of Mardi Gras, but hey ho. Obviously, we can see that Oktoberfest is returning. Scarefest is, of course, returning. You've got the fireworks, you've got the Christmas event returning. You've got some sort of new event there, which should be really interesting. So, as we can see here, this looks like a new event that is coming to the Alton Towers Resort in 2022. And it kind of reminds me of what Alton Towers did a few years ago when they had Alton Towers Live. So is it going to be like something like Alton Towers Live? I'm not too sure, but it's really interesting. Is this going to be a new event? I don't know. By the way, we're going to be talking more about Scarefest 2022, and of course there is a reason why we're going to be talking more about Scarefest 2022. So then, Scarefest 2022. I am really excited for this, and the reason for that is, if you watch the end of the video, you would have seen that Alton Towers have made a new logo for Scarefest. But not only that, at the top of the logo, it's celebrating the 15 years of Scarefest. And you know what? I'm really pleased that Alton Towers are celebrating the 15 years of Scarefest, because they didn't celebrate the 10 years of it in 2017. So now that they've celebrated the 15 years of it in 2022, I'm really, really pleased about it. And I'm pretty sure a year or two ago, I did do a video discussing what Alton Towers could potentially do for Scarefest 2022, seeing as it will be 15 years since Alton Towers Scarefest started. The first Scarefest event started at Alton Towers in 2007. So yeah, the 15 years of Scarefest, and I'm really, really buzzing for it. I'm really excited to see what Alton Towers are going to pull off for Scarefest 2022. In this moment of time, we can only speculate as to what Alton Towers could potentially do for Scarefest 2022. Unfortunately, if you don't know by now, I work at Alton Towers, and unfortunately, I don't know anything. But even if I did know anything, I wouldn't be able to tell you guys. So it kind of works both ways, doesn't it? But anyway, I'm going to give my own speculation, and then I want you guys to give your own speculation in the comments down below. So Scarefest 2022, the 15-year anniversary of Scarefest. And you know what? The first thing I'm going to say straight away is that Alton Towers should bring back some classic mazes. And the top two for me, like, if Alton Towers are thinking about bringing back classic mazes for Scarefest 2022, the top two mazes should be Subspecies and the Sanctuary, without a shadow of a doubt. I think a third option to bring back would probably be the Carnival Screams. I mean, I never got to do the Carnival Screams, unfortunately, but I reckon those are the top three mazes that Alton Towers might be planning on bringing back. Definitely Subspecies, number one. I mean, Subspecies. Wow. If you ever got the opportunity to experience Subspecies, then you will know how much of an intense scare maze it is. So Subspecies should definitely be number one on that list. Subspecies. And of course, I've mentioned the Sanctuary, and the Sanctuary was my first ever scare maze, and it's a classic, isn't it? You know, the Sanctuary, it's themed around, you know, pretty much the Smiler, and you've got Dr. Cameron. Well, if the Sanctuary does come back for Scarefest 2022, then this would be the perfect opportunity to bring back Dr. Kelman. Like, seeing Dr. Kelman again would just be amazing. It would be absolutely amazing. I mean, to think that 15-year-old Will did his first scare maze and it was Sanctuary, and seeing Dr. Kelman for the first time was pretty terrifying, and to see him again would just be amazing. So the Sanctuary should definitely be the second top maze to bring back for Scarefest 2022. And I've already mentioned, you know, in Towers, they may think about bringing the Carnival Screams back, the Boiler House, the Field of 1,000 Screams, probably not the Haunting of Molly Crow. I mean, like, for me, in my opinion, the Haunting of Molly Crow is one of the most underrated scare mazes that Scarefest I've ever had, but I don't think Towers would look to bring back the Haunting of Molly Crow. What else? Definitely not Project 42. Like, Project 42, no. What else can you have? There was Room 13 at Scarefest 2007. I think that was back at the hotels though, so I'm not sure how they could do that. Maybe bring back one of the old Terror of the Towers themes, you know, whether that's Terror of the Towers, What Lies Within, or even the original one. I mean, like, I know the original one wasn't at Scarefest 2007, but like the first ever scare maze that Alton Towers did was in, I think it was 2002. But obviously Scarefest wasn't around then, and like Halloween events weren't that big in the UK for UK theme parks. But Terror of the Towers was the first ever scare maze that Towers did. Yes, it wasn't under Scarefest, because in 2002 it was a different. It wasn't even Scarefest. It was just like, I don't know what you call it, but to bring back the first Terror of the Towers maze could be really interesting. But also you got to think about the current crop of mazes that Towers have. Well, what they did have in 2021, and that was Darkest Depths, Ultimate Mind Tours, The Attic, and The Attic, Freak Show. So The Attic, Freak Show, Ultimate Mind Tours, and Darkest Depths, because they've got to make room for at least one or two mazes. Like, for me, I think my perfect maze lineup for Scarefest 2022 would be like 2 classic mazes. So I think I would have Subspecies, definitely. The Sanctuary, definitely. Then from the current crop of mazes, I would say probably, I don't know about Altonville. Like, has Altonville ran its course? Maybe Altonville could have one last hurrah. You know what, I'm going to put Altonville in there. Like, purely because Altonville Mind Tours at one point did run alongside Subspecies. so it wouldn't make sense to have Alton Vale there. This means I'm going to have to take 2 mazes out. God. Thinking about it. I'm just thinking about the video that Towers released, because they did, they were using, like, obviously this would have been a video filmed last year, or even the year before. Like, you had the actors from Freak Show in that video, the Attic, Mind Tours as well. I don't know. Like, this is my personal opinion. So, Subspecies, the Sanctuary, Alton Vale. I don't know. Help! Help me! Which base did I think was the weakest last year? I'm trying to remember now. Did I say Alton Vale was the weakest? Because I might be contradicting myself here. I don't know. I cannot decide. But for the classic mazes, I would definitely bring back Subspecies and the Sanctuary. What else could Towers do for Scarefest 2022? Well, I would really love it if they brought back some scare zones, because I really feel like Alton Towers need to bring back the scare zones. You know, I really love the scare zones that Towers did a few years ago, especially Dark Apocalypse in Forbidden Valley, Nox Infernus in Dark Forest, Scary Tales back in 2014. Zombie Scare Zone was okay from what I remember. But yeah, definitely Alton Towers should definitely bring back some scare zones to add a bit more atmosphere to the park for Scarefest. It would be brilliant, especially if they did bring back Dark Apocalypse and Nox Infernus, because they were really good scare zones. I just thought of another maze that I didn't mention. I didn't mention a Welcoming Be Chosen, but again, I don't think Towers would bring back the Welcoming. I don't know. But honestly, guys, as I said, at this point we can only speculate as to what could be returning, or like what Towers are planning to do for Scarefest 2022. So now I'm going to leave it to you guys. What do you want to see return for Scarefest 2022? And that includes the current crop of mazes and also the past mazes. Do comment below and speculate, and I'll be sure to reply to you, interact with you guys as I always like to do. So get commenting below and get speculating. But anyway, guys, that is it for another video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm really excited to see what Alton Towers is going to be doing for the 2022 season in general. You know what? I'm really excited for the season. Not only as an employee, but as a guest as well, as a fan of the park. I mean, it's still magical to think that not only do I work at Alton Towers, but I'm also a fan of the park. So, yeah, just very excited, and yeah, just excited. I just want those gates to open now and just boom. No. I'm never gonna do that again. But you know what I mean, like zoom off to Towers right now. No, I'm never gonna do that again. But anyway, guys, if you did enjoy today's video, then please give it a like, because it really helps the channel out. If you would like to become part of the Theme Park Fans family, then be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single video. Don't forget to check out our Facebook page. As always, our Facebook page link is in the description below, so please go check that out, give it a like. I'll probably try and release the next video sometime next week or the week after. I know I haven't been consistent with my video uploads lately, but the 2022 season is, well, it's practically here, isn't it? I mean, this weekend just gone, Blackpool Pleasure Beach reopened for their, they don't even call it WOW weekends anymore, but I'm going to call it WOW weekends, because that's what I know, what they were called before. Did that make sense? I don't think it did. But yeah, and the 2022 season, the 2022 season is practically here, but For me, it doesn't start until Alton Towers reopens. I don't make the rules. But there we go. Oh, and I'll be at Alton Towers for the first day of the 2022 season, and I am also going to be stopping over at the Alton Towers Hotel the night before, so I'll definitely be vlogging the night before, and of course the opening day of the season. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited to get back in the office because I'm going back into the office on Saturday the 5th of March, and I am dead excited to be delivering guest-obsessed moments and to smash it even more than I did last season. I don't think that made sense again, but you get what I mean. It's almost here. The 2022 season's almost here! Woo! Okay, I'll shut up now and I'll leave you guys. I'm Will Donahue. Thank you for watching Theme Park Fans, and it's time to close the video down. Bye guys. Thanks for watching.